From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Good morning, I'm Danielle Shenk with your Morning Pulse for Monday, May 13th, 2024. Happening today, Governor Jim Pillen and Attorney General Mike Hilgers will hold a press conference this afternoon at the state capitol. Specific details on what the two are expected to discuss have not been released, but the AG's office says it will be a major litigation announcement. We'll have coverage of today's event on our website, as well as a recap and breakdown during our evening newscasts. 26 fallen canine officers killed in the line of duty were honored yesterday in Washington, D.C. The handler for each fallen canine laid a rose and gave a salute when their dog's name was read. This marks the beginning of Police Week, which will honor 224 fallen officers from across the country, including Grand Island's Christopher Marcello. Several police officers from the department, along with family and friends, have arrived in our nation's capital after extensive planning and fundraising. Officer Marcello's name will be inducted to the National Police Memorial. He will also be honored on the Nebraska State Law Enforcement Wall on Friday. In other news, a recent University of Nebraska study highlights the impact of social media on new mothers. Researchers found that mothers with a high social comparison orientation were more likely to doubt their parenting abilities. An assistant professor at UNL advises new moms to build relationships with other mothers in real life because social media may not reflect reality. Speaking of UNL, the Nebraska men are Big Ten champs for the second straight season. They captured the Big Ten outdoor track and field title on Sunday, finishing a whole 50 points better than second place. Meanwhile, the women's team took home silver. Also happening this weekend, the Northern Lights reached far enough south for us in Nebraska to get a pretty good look. Several viewers captured and submitted photos of the phenomenon using the 1011 Now News app or the 1011 Now Weather app. These are just some of the dozens of stunning images we received. An album of all the pictures is available on our website. Meteorologists say this was one of the strongest events to occur since 2003. Rounding out your headlines is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.